Wet weather squarely in the forecast this afternoon in Santa Clara, California at Levi's Stadium. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Come on, set, Mike 21, yellow, 22. Check Mike 21.
Focus, defense.
Blue striker.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
I got him.
And incomplete to open things up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up.
Good breakup, baby. Good breakup. All day, baby. Good breakup.
Ready.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
Drill green.
Mike, check 33. 33. You remember me?
Shock, 17.
Check 52.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
43 rail. Rail, yellow.
Hey, check it. Ready.
From the gun, it's Lance.
I know he ain't got it.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
Ready up.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They give the Sermon out of the gun. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
To a brick wall, baby.
Green.
You ran into a brick wall, baby. Hey, check that.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Rip right, rip right.
And it's caught. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
38.
Come on, switch it.
The Lance going to throw. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Mega, mega.
Check. Lucky.
Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
All day.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike 54. Time to go. Night. Slam.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Shift.
Hey, watch Sam.
Go.
Mike 54.
Now a man who played collegiately here in the Golden State, Rashad Penny. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
Backside guys,
Meh.
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Mike 54.
Hey, alert.
4. Target.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the run.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This rivalry, Charles, the Seahawks and Niners, really one of the best in the NFL. So many great games in the last decade or so between these two. Where does this one rank for you in terms of best rivalries of, let's say, the 21st century?
I'm so glad you phrased it that way because we look back on some of the best rivalries in the NFL. We're talking about traditional rivalries like Bears-Packers. But here in the 21st century, it's hard to beat Seahawks and Niners because when they get together, you're often playing for division titles, positioning in the playoffs, and chasing the Super Bowl. Similar to Ravens and Steelers, 2 of the best rivalries in the NFL.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe.
Lance looking to throw it. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go in an entertaining first quarter of play. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Travis Benjamin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. This time, the extra point up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Check safety.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again, because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
Now Lance. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Mike, 54.
Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. I got you, Pop.
Pick the edge, pick the edge.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Tighten up. 4 down. 54's Mike, 54's Mike.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
That's it. 12. Big hit. Hey, 0.
Motion man. Me. I got this.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Check. Mike's 5'4".
Front left. Defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Off the field, D.
Hey, check 24.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They hand it off to Mostert. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, here's Sermon. And he's got some space here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Lance. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trent Sherfield. his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Check 31, check 31.
They'll look to throw.
Run it right
And
down
this will
their
be
throat.
caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Check 3, check 3. Check. Fresno. Switch.
On first down, Wilson
10.
escaping the pressure right.
Switch. Kill. Hey, check 20.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Good job right there.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Lance to throw it. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Watch the safety crew. Check 6 guy.
Sermon now on 1st and 10. Big hole up the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And Lance now to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
After the interception, here's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Let's go.
And that guy just keeps getting better. And I'm talking about Tyler Lockett, who just made that nice catch there for a first down. Now in his 7th season with Seattle, last year may have been his finest yet. And even 100 catches, many of them of the spectacular.
And that's caught at the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Under crunch.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS.
From the gun, Sermon. Room here to run. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Sermon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Mostert. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Hey, check. Mike 21. Mike 21.
Hey, blue, red, yellow.
Throwing now is Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Gold is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense, as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining.
54. Mike 54.
I'm coming for you, son. Gun.
Right there. 54, right there, right there.
Now Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
There we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
He'll buy some time right. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Penny, a first down carry. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 42 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the run.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Nice throw. Big man catches the football for a first down, and that big man, that's DK Metcalf, the 9th receiver taken in the 2019 draft class. I think if we redid it, he might very well be the first one off the board. 83 catches for 1,300 yards last year.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 54 is 12. Check.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Green.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Green Jack.
Check curls. Hey, check. Mike 21. Mike
Blue,
21.
go.
Mike 21.
Mega.
I can't believe they even let you.
Go pink.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Check three. Check nickel. He's coming. Double up.
Zoom black. Ready, go.
Here's Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Lance. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39.
The 49ers traded up to snag Brandon Ayuk at pick 25 in the 2020 draft out of Arizona State. He was in and out of the lineup a little bit in his rookie year, only played in 12 games, but was awfully productive when he was out there with 60 catches. And there's another one, this time for a first down.
Play action, now it's Lance. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Darrell Taylor, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Here's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19.
Go red.
Hey, check, Mike.
Striker.
Mike
3.
Mike 21. It's our
Slash red.
It's our time.
Check 26. Check 26.
Hey, check, Mike
Blue,
21.
go.
Mike 21. Check, Mike 21.
Push him back.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his first touchdown on the year. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bull his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Watch 54. Danny.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 53.
Wilson. Buying time to his left. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Check 43.
Gotta go. In and out. Let's go.
Mike 5-4.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Dancing to his and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Seahawks are within the extra point of taking the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. A handoff left is Mostert. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 2nd down, it's Sermon. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This for a 4th quarter lead. And that is no good. Wide to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the...
There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go.
Mike
33,
21, Mike
yellow.
Check Mike 21.
Check smash.
Wide, wide.
Steal,
Wide,
black.
wide.
Check 99. Check 99.
Check 37. Check 37.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
This is Mostert.
And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
A first down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
All day. I'm coming after you. Check.
Back to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7.
No such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Good, 4 down. Hey, watch the ship.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Mostert.
And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Down. 10 black. Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Come on, baby.
On 1st down, Lance.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed.
And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the L.A. Rams. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.